hi. Emily, I didn't expect to see you here this early. Oh, hi, Daniel. Yeah, I came a bit early today. I wanted to finish my English assignment before class. Wow, that's great. You're always so organized. I usually start my assignments the night before the deadline. You shouldn't do that, Daniel. It makes you stressed. I know. I always tell myself, mate. This time I'll start early, but somehow I never do. Maybe you need a better study plan. I make a small schedule for my week. It helps me stay on track. That sounds smart. What's on your schedule for today? Well, after I finish this English homework, I have a science lecture at 10 a.m. and then a math class in the afternoon. What about you? I have only 2 classes today, English and history. I'm actually trying to improve my English speaking skills. Really? That's great. How do you practice? Mostly by watching English movies and listening to podcasts. I also try to talk with friends in English, but sometimes I feel shy. I understand. I felt the same at first, but now I try to speak even if I make mistakes. It's the only way to learn. True, I think you speak very well. How long have you been learning English? I started learning seriously 2 years ago. But before that, I only studied a little in school. 2 years, that's impressive. I've been learning for almost 5 years, but I still make many mistakes. Don't worry about that. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. The important thing is to keep practicing.
You're right.
What do you usually do to practice English every day? I read one short article or story every morning. Then I write a small paragraph about what I learned. It helps me improve my reading and writing. That's a good idea. I might try that. I think my biggest problem is vocabulary. I forget new words quickly. Same here. But I found something that helps. I make small flashcards with new words and meanings. I review them for 5 minutes every day. That sounds fun. Do you write them by hand or use an app? I use both. When I have time, I write them on paper, but sometimes I use a mobile app because it's faster. I'll definitely try that. By the way, did you finish the English essay for tomorrow's class? Almost. I just need to check the grammar. What about you? I wrote half of it last night. It's about the importance of reading books, right? Yes. What did you write about? I wrote that reading books helps us understand different cultures and ideas. It also improves imagination. That's true. I wrote something similar. I said reading makes us better thinkers because it teaches us new perspectives. Nice. I think your essay will be great. You always write clearly. Thank you. But sometimes I struggle with grammar. I'm not sure when to use has been or have been. Oh, I know that confusion. I asked our English teacher about it last week. She said, have been is for plural subjects or I, and has been is for singular third-person subjects like he or she. Ah, that makes sense. Thanks, Daniel. No problem. Helping each other makes learning easier. Exactly. By the way, do you want to join our English study group? We meet every Wednesday evening. Really? That sounds interesting. What do you usually do in the group? We practice speaking on different topics. Sometimes we play word games or have short debates. It's fun and very useful. That sounds perfect for me. I want to join. Can you add me to the group? Sure. I'll tell our teacher and she'll add you to the list. Thanks, Emily. You're always so helpful. You're welcome, Daniel. I like helping people who want to learn. It motivates me to... That's a good attitude. By the way, what's your favorite subject this semester? I think it's English literature. I love reading poems and short stories. Really, I find literature a bit hard. Sometimes I don't understand the meaning behind the stories. Yeah, it can be difficult, but if you read slowly and look for the main idea, it gets easier. I'll try that. Do you have a favorite author? I like Jane Austen. Her stories are interesting and full of emotion. What about you? I like Mark Twain. His stories are funny but also meaningful. Oh yes, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer is one of my favorites too. Same, it reminds me of childhood adventures. Reading classic books is really a great way to learn new words and culture. You're right. I also started reading one page every night before bed. That's a good habit. Little by little, it makes a big difference. Do you ever get tired of studying? Sometimes, yes. But when that happens, I take a short break, maybe go for a walk, or listen to music. Then I come back fresh. Good idea. I usually play a game for 10 minutes, but sometimes 10 minutes becomes an hour. That happens to everyone. Maybe set a timer next time. Yeah, I should. By the way, do you have any goals after finishing college? Yes, I want to become an English teacher. I love teaching and helping others learn new languages. That's amazing. You'd be a great teacher. You're patient and clear when you explain things. Thank you. Daniel, what about you? What's your plan? I want to work in international business, so learning English well is very important for me. That's a good goal. English will definitely help you communicate with people from different countries. Exactly. That's why I'm trying to speak it more often. You're doing great already. You just need more confidence. Thanks. Talking with you helps a lot. I'm glad we can study together sometimes if you want. Really, that would be great. You can help me with grammar, and I can help you with pronunciation. Deal. Let's start tomorrow after class. Perfect. I'll bring my notebook and flashcards, and I'll bring my grammar book. Looks like we'll make a good team. Definitely. Let's keep learning and improving together. Yes, learning never ends. Exactly. The more we learn, the more confident we become. Thanks, Emily. Talking with you always makes me feel motivated. That's nice to hear. You motivate me too, Daniel. Great. Now, let's finish our homework before the teacher arrives. Good idea. Let's get to work. They both smile and start studying quietly at the library table.